All right, so I'm going to head to the game store. Not sure what I'm going to get, but I'm excited. Just watched a bunch of videos, Tom Vassell videos. The Dice Tower. I'm going to wait to flame that up there. Give me a second. So, watched a bunch of the videos because Essen, I think, 2017 just happened. And there's a bunch of new games. I don't know if they're out yet, but I did a little bit of research. I don't like to do too much research. I like to be surprised by the game, you know, and not see it totally played out. One game that I've been dying to play again is Time Stories. I don't have any expansions. Just have, you know, the primary game, but man, it was fun. What a great game. Played it once with my wife. You know, the problem is 2 players doesn't play it that great, and it says it's a 2-player game, so it's so-so. You need 3, I'd say 3 or more, to really get what you're supposed to, you know, get out of it. Anyhow, that said, I'm going to get a smaller or a lighter game today because I haven't had the energy to, there we go, light this up. Okay, so I'm not sure which game. I think it's something light, maybe a card game. Drafting game. I like drafting games, but I don't know, man. I've been playing them a lot lately. I feel like I have. My wife loves Seven Wonders. I like Seven Wonders. When I play it, I really enjoy it. It's one of those games that I just don't. I'm not like, oh yeah, I gotta play this tonight. Never, actually. And that's that's my wife's. I think she'd go to that one all the time, especially the dual, the 2-player, because it's easier setup and what have you. But same deal. I'm not all about it. It's a good game. When I play it, I have a lot of fun. It's just not what I ever want to throw down right away. Ours is Lords of Waterdeep. Lords of Waterdeep. That's the game. That's the game that we go to all the time. We've got the expansion too, Skullduggery or whatever. Anyhow, sorry, gotta open it. So that's not a go-to. I'm looking for something light. I do love worker placement games. That's one of my favorites. I do love resource management. I know it sounds lame, sounds boring. It sounds like work, right? Not a game. But man, well, you know, a lot of you play video games probably, and resource management games you're somewhat aware of and or very aware of. So board game resource management I love. Worker placement I absolutely love, because I love those actions. I love, you know, my type of app game on my phone is either going to be a TD, tower defense, or tactical. Each player takes their own move. What's that called? Damn. Turn-based. That's what it is. Turn-based game. So I like, so I'll take my turn, then my opponent would take their turn, I'd take my turn, opponent take theirs, or if there's more opponents, everyone again in a round takes their turn. That's my kind of game. Not a shoot 'em in your face, blah, 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 all the whole time. I don't mind those so much, but I like the tactical games, hexed games, XCOM, oh, forget about it, the best. XCOM 2, excellent. RPG, or RTSs I do enjoy, although I feel like I don't have the patience eventually to play them through. I've never finished one, like Warhammer, or War, whatever that was, 3, Warhammer 3, yes. Yeah, so maybe even a solo game. Tom Vassel's buddy was talking about, I can't remember his name, but talking about solo games that he likes. And they were making fun of him. I'll tell you, I enjoy a good solo game. Maybe I shouldn't admit that. Sad, maybe. My wife's gonna kill me. That I'm smoking in the car. And I did some with the windows up. Holy hell. I'm gonna have to drive home. All the windows down. Blowing the air. I love my wife. Love her to death, no doubt. It's not that bad. She won't yell at me. She'll be like, hey, did you smoke your pipe in the car? And I will say, the Kia, no, not the Kia, the other car, the older car. Yes, probably, definitely, yes. And she'll say, oh yeah, no, don't do that, it stinks really bad in there now. And I will say, oh, well, can I do it with the windows open then? And then I don't know how that goes. From that point forward, that's where it gets tricky. So I've got this on video, so when it happens, I can show her the video after it happens, and coast is clear, if you will. Okay. So anyhow, I'm going to go into my local game store here and buy a game. I will show you what that is shortly. It's too rainy out, damn it. Alright, well, I'm back. Spent about an hour and 10 minutes in there. Mystic Vale Mana Storm expansion. It's one of our favorite games. So it's the card crafting system expansion. I haven't read much about this one yet, so I'm pretty excited. The second, this is the third expansion. First two are great. I mean, they just add more to the game, more to your your crafting, your hand, if you will. And this one obviously will add more. It's got tokens in there too, so not sure if you can see that, but it's got some tokens and blah 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 blah. So that's the first thing I got. Second thing and last thing, unfortunately, is Urban Shadows. It says it's a political urban fantasy powered by the apocalypse, by Andrew Medeiros and Mark Diaz-Truman. The city hungers, will you feed it? The streets bleed shadows as the city threatens to swallow you whole. Will you die a hero or live long enough to become the villain? Will you fight the darkness or beg for power? the choice is yours. So it's stating that it's an urban political fantasy. The closest thing I think that I could think of is like a Shadowrun that I played. I know there's more, obviously, many more, but yeah, I want to say Shadowrun is the closest because it seems like it's, I don't want to say futuristic, but maybe. She's got a samurai. Let's see this, folks. She's got a samurai sword, you know, in her back, so I don't know, maybe it's current day. But reason I got that is because we've only been playing fantasy, hardcore fantasy, dragons, dragon slayers, beasts, wizards, warlocks, you know, D&D 5e, pretty much, all the time. So I get bored easy, so it's time to mix it up. And there was a pretty cool, speaking of samurai swords, like an Asian, I don't want to say anime, but like a Japanese, I don't know what it was. It looked very cool. You could craft your own type of sword, obviously eventually with magical powers and what have you, but it looked awesome. So that's kind of that's why I'm doing this. Hop on the freeway here. That's why I got this, because I don't want to be crawling in dungeons anymore. You know? I want something with some tech. I want something with neon and speeding cars and bullets. Although, it does sound more political, so it'll be more on the diplomatic, more diplomacy roles. I don't even know what dice this system uses. Shoot, I should have done more research. I never do. Ew. Okay. Yeah, so how will that go? That'll be interesting, because our sessions right now for D&D 5e are very, they're combat heavy. There's definitely role play. There's definitely story. There's definitely backstories, things like that. But the gameplay itself is primarily, combat heavy. So I'm hoping that this will kind of bring us into a more role play realm, if you will. It's our junk car, so don't judge. Anywho, if you've played Urban Shadows in the past, or know what it is, or have a friend who has, please let me know. Give me some info, because I'd love to, I'm going to sit down and read it in the next week or so, and I'd love to plan a game, a session, piping session, gaming session, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let me know. Give me some tidbits of information. I'll probably go on Reddit, read some bits there. Sounds like I think it's an older RPG. So, I'm sure there's info out there. Anywho, that's what I got. If you've played Urban Shadows, let me know. If you are interested in Mystic Vale, or you've played it as well, or you have the expansions, let me know. Subscribe, please, and like my video, and we will be playing more games. And then I will also give a good review on the expansion for Mystic Vale.